Monkey beats. Monkey beats indeed. We are going to be playing some Legacy tonight. We don't do a lot of Legacy because we're pretty much a modern streamer. However, because some of the donation lists fell through for the night and are being shifted to next Monday, we figured why not? Now, Little Donnie has actually offered this one up here, and it's one that you might have seen us playing with Evan recently. And I wonder if he'll put up the list at some point. We'll see. And that'll be on YouTube if he does, but we're going to attempt our own approach here to doing the Legacy things. And in honor of great S-Pig value from that night, we will be running the 61 card special here. So, what is it that we're going to be doing here? We are going to be doing some interesting stuff here, trying to use either Through the Breach, Sneak Attack, or Ilharg the Boar, basically the pig. All of these have their own fashions of ways to basically throw in Gristlebrands, World Spine Worms, or Emrakuls, which should theoretically win the game. We have also some Blood Moon and Red Prison elements in the form of Chalice of the Void, Simian Spirit Guide, good to see him back, and Blood Moon. So, in a way, it's sort of like an aggressive Red Prison list. It's almost like our Emrakul Planebound list in Modern. In fact, this probably came way before that. Specifically, Sneak Attack. So we'll see how that all works out. We got the crazy attacking one rather than the Slumbering Dragon here from Mana Traders. Sideboard, it's kind of interesting because Modern you can't play this, but in Legacy you can. There is some Trinispheres here. Got some Volcanic Fallouts, Goblin Crater Makers. We've got Liquid Metal Coating, Spyglass. You've got the whole bunch there of the Karn package, keeping in mind that we have Karn the Great Creator here. I'm going to drop one Relic because I remember now that we ended up adding a Tormod script instead of having a Relic plus Tormod script. That is what we've got here. Quite a few things here that will probably take some explaining for those that are maybe not as familiar with the Legacy components. And honestly, we're not super familiar with the meta, so we just slam big spaghetti. We'll see how it runs for us. We'll see how it runs. Welcome to Legacy. Oh yeah. Yep, got Sandstone Needle in there. It's kind of an interesting one, making a little extra mana. Snake Attack. Ice Up, thank you for the sub. 3 months. Just beyond the most impressive number of all. Well, this isn't exactly Legacy Red Prison, though that will be a little bit later tonight. Let's go ahead and get things kicked off. We're not in Modern anymore. We are going to the Royal Purple Legacy. Let's get a league going, and let's Sneak Attack. It's the pig. Exactly. We don't have an S-Pig emote or anything like that. If you are a sub of Evan, though, you would then have one. Do I have a link to decks that I've played? One moment. Let me see if I can get this to you. Nope, that didn't work either. You can pretty much just see it here. Just keep in mind there's like 300 plus decks that we've played. Good luck finding the one you need. Good luck. Let's go. It's Legacy time. Let's get it rolling. Prepare for punts. I hope, Little Donnie, you're ready for that. Let's get it rolling. Call it the Wild Card Wednesday. Let's see. We get to play Lattice too. I forgot about that. My body is ready. Donnie, did you see our the VOD, or were you there? I don't remember if you were there for the full league when Evan and I were playing. That was sweet. Yogurt 86 is our opponent. All right. All right, well. Seething Song is a way to get to 5 mana. We only have 1 land though, and we have 2 Karns. This one seems like a ship back. We have a lot of soul lands. We have Simian Spirit Guides. We got just other things to be doing here than 2 Karns. It just doesn't do there. So we're gonna mulligan this. Here we go. Okay. I could throw it through the breach back. I can put Ancient Tomb, Ancient Tomb, not quite enough. If I do Mountain and then Ancient Tomb, that's 4 mana. I'm not quite up to 5 just yet. But I'm sure we can keep this. We'll top deck into one of the big threats here. It seems decent enough here. Keeping in mind that we're definitely in the world of Legacy and very much not sure what we're doing. Once upon a time here, Knight of Reliquary has been found for my opponent, and my opponent begins by fetching here with Verdant Catacombs. Savannah, which is the green and white land, and maybe they'll play Green Sun Zenith for Dryad Arbor. Nice. That's a way to ramp. A way to ramp. All right. Well, if we can top deck something crazy, we'll win. Don't see a reason not to play my Lotus Petal here. We can do 4 mana right now with Simian Spirit Guide, but not 5. Emrakul off the top is a W here. I went 8-0 with Evan. I got this. We'll try. There's a Wasteland. Goodbye, Ancient Tomb. Rude. Collector Ufe stops this as well. It's been a tough day already. Funny enough, we would have beaten them. Let's put a mountain down and pass the turn. No, we're okay. We're okay. We're not great, but we're okay. That activated ability of Lotus Petals shut down. Turn 2 monkey. Indeed. 3 green needs to float white for night here. The best part about this entire league will be I have no idea what my opponents are ever doing. Would have won if it wasn't for those meddling Ufes. Exactly. Simian Spirit Guide off the top. Let's go. That'll do it. I don't believe this is a kill, but it's close. Seething Song through the breach, putting Razor Boar into play. Attacking with Razor Boar here, putting in a World Spine Worm, and smash. It's close to being dead. We come in for, what is that? 16 damage, leaving a bunch of 5/5s behind. Seems good to me. And they must block here. I could get used to this. Too bad it wasn't Emrakul. It is Legacy Odysseus. We're very nervous, but we're making it work. Play the basic lands first. Indeed. Indeed, we've learned our lesson. Well, yes and no, I suppose. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we should have played the basic first. All right, we're attempting to hit our opponent for 21 damage here. My opponent is pondering this block. Makes me a little bit nervous what they could have here, but I don't think in green and white they have anything that could stop this. They are in the tank. They're in the tank because this showed up. And they're done. They're done. They just take it. Get smashed. Get smashed. All right. Green white has Ufes. Kind of want like Volcanic Fallout for Dryad plus Ufe. Maybe other little creatures. They will have swords, so maybe like an abrade. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, you mean swords to plowshares, not Sword of Fire and Ice or stuff like that. It's all good. It's all good. I figured it out. I kind of want just these volcanic fallouts. I'm gonna take a pair of chalices out. Let's do it. Yeah. I think that'll work. It'll work. We'll stop Spyglass somehow. Yeah, the Razor Boar is the pig. This is the pig. I really wish that I had, if only I had an Emrakul, it would be a turn 1 win. I almost want to just keep it so that I can try to get it off the top. How lucky do we think we are? Emrakul off the top. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Emrakul, let's go. There's a windswept teeth. All right. Bayou. No, don't Thoughtseize me. No. No. Now I just have a bunch of mana. It's all good. Incoming Emrakul. Do they want the chalice though? Ooh. They're like, so what? He has the boar. Doesn't have any payoff. That's what you think, opponent. Thinking pretty hard about this one. I like it. I mean, really, it's just a Razor Boar. Can't Thoughtseize the top of the list. Exactly. They have no idea. Do I take this and play long game? Because I got a Plowshares this? Surely it's not Emrakul, Gristlebrand, or something else that's busted off the top. They take a volcanic fallout. Probability of a wasteland. I wonder what that is. So I just put a chalice on 1 here. Why is this so hard? I just would normally slam chalice on 1, but I'm sitting here going like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. All right, I'm gonna put the chalice on 1. My gut tells me that that's a intelligent play. Enjoyed the prison stream the other day a ton. Is Red Prison basically your go-to deck? Yes. There's the Wasteland. We got everyone. All right, we're just passing back. We'll eventually flood out here. Red Prison is my jam, though. That is what we're here to do, but not right now. That's for the league number 2. You think my concern about Wasteland is valid? We're just gonna hold like I didn't draw anything absolutely brilliant. Abrupt decays my chalice. This person's playing modern with Wasteland. Noble Hierarch. Okay. 1 drop there. I see you. What else do we have? Green Sun Zenith for 0. Okay. All right. Okay. Ancient Tomb this is 5, 6, 7, 4. Put this into play. Or Gristlebrand this and see what else we can hit. We go for this. We're making. I think it's good. We're gonna make a bunch of mana. Do we want that? We're gonna make a bunch of mana. Let's start there. Have fun. I think it's sneak attack. You may put the creature card from your hand on the battlefield. That creature gains haste, sack it. Cool. All right, this is what I want. Because then I can put Gristlebrand in. Then we can draw some cards and put other things in. Draw. Woohoo! And I have 2 more here. I have more. Actually, I didn't hit anything good. Draw again. I'm going to 2. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I didn't hit anything good. We good? What are we good with? Oh, we can put 2 boars in. Wait, song worm? Oh, there's a worm here. I'm like, what's going on? All right, so sneak attack, a boar here. I didn't see the worm. I'm colorblind to green cards. I'm a red mage. We did it. Pig into worm? Yeah. We got this. Now we're good. We're good. We're activating sneak attack. That Gristlebrand was like hot. We won. Green devotion? No, that's colorless devotion. Make infinite mana. Nykthos is colorless. Excluding pawns I've played and other things like that. So we can play a boar here. Honestly, it probably doesn't really matter, but I'll sneak attack in the worm as well here. You know, swing and win. Ta-da! We could put something else in and attacking if I wanted to. Go mana monkey! No one saw that play, did you? The beat stick returns. Just gotta get that extra 2 in. It's the value that we all craved right there. It's a regular farmhouse over here. Apes, pigs, and flying demons. Oh my. And the dirt's full of worms. Oh. We got there. Opponent's in the tank thinking about this one. Chalice on 1 and we top decked into Gristlebrand. That's why we won that one. They can't believe their eyes. That's right. And we have Days backup. Gristlebrand and a zoo. And a zoo. It was a 1-lander. It was, and we even had our 1-lander wastelanded. It's busted, Zale. It's busted. What do you think, little Donnie? We doing you proud here? I don't know why we're sitting here still. Slow rolling gut shot. What's my top 3 cereals? I like Fruit Loops right now and Frosted Mini Wheats. I don't really have a third one. Occasionally I like Corn Pops. Sometimes it's Apple Jacks. But probably the top 2 are Fruit Loops and Frosted Mini Wheats. I don't think I'm going to express any dance moves here. kind of thing. Let me make another stream marker here. So real quick for YouTube, if we jumped ahead to this point, we finally, with 30 seconds remaining on the clock, have a win, as my opponent has finally stopped taking small actions. Let's go to match number 2. 2-0 there. I hope we run into them again. They outsmarted us. They did. Rat Jam. It's Rat Jam. Rat Jam's like a head bob thing. What gameplay did you do that made them so upset? Probably putting in Simeon's Spirit Guide off of the Boar. I top decked into a Gristlebrand, put Gristlebrand into play, drew 14 cards, comboed out, and killed them. Not much different than any other combo list. Oh my gosh. If we queue up again and we run into them and we have a similar situation, I will promise you we'll start building our EDH list. They felt it was worth it sitting there for 20-something minutes. Some people will view that as they'll be laughing. They'll be like, ha, I got them. They're going to make them waste their time. And really, they wasted 20 minutes of their life, and we got to chat and hang out and look at a list and talk about cereal. It's like being on the phone with 40-something friends where they were like, ha, I got them. Ha, move that over there. Ha, reset the timer. I got them timed out. Meanwhile, we're just like, maybe I should get some ice cream. So, you know, don't think you're winning when you do that, because you're not. You're not winning. All right, we got one here. We got one lander, no red mana. A lot of ways to throw things in here, and only an Ancient Tomb. This has me worried that it's not very good, and I really don't need 3 versions of Through the Breach or Sneak Attack. Honey Bunch of Vote's an interesting one. I think we have to mulligan this. We don't know what we're playing against. Really don't want to potentially do the whole Wasteland thing again. All right, we can keep this. We'll just Blood Moon them. Watch, we got them. We got them, don't worry. This feels strong. This is like practically the same thing that we just did. Did I put Dak a land? I think I did, because I'm a professional Legacy player here. All right, we're Legacy Burn. That's what my opponent thinks. We'll see what they're playing. We'll see if Blood Moon's really good here. Snow-covered swamp. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna play Blood Moon. It slows me down, but maybe it slows them down. I don't know. Am I gonna die? I'm really afraid of this. Ninjas. And yes, I'm going to die. Oh no, Island. I'm gonna die. Are they gonna put something in here now? Ninjutsu. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what does this do? Commander Ninjutsu. Your common ninja player, reveal the top card of your library and put the card into your hand. Each opponent loses life equals the converted mana cost. They showed a Changeling Outcast. We're really making a headway here with our future sneak attack. Apparently it's ninjas, which is pretty sweet. Here they come, giving me a big hug for 1 damage. I'm gonna take a little more damage here. Oh, plays the Outcast. We might be toast here. I wonder if I'm supposed to show the sneak attack. What is this? Retrofitter Foundry. Create some servo artifacts, all this good stuff. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and play for at least 1 more turn here. If I get an Emrakul off the top, we have a game. If we don't, we'll move on. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the sneak attack here. I'm gonna let them hit me. They can ninjutsu in here, do a little more, and then whatever they reveal. Honestly, the only thing we're worried about is getting Emrakul off the top and slamming in for a ton of damage here. If we can do that, perhaps my opponent won't have the right mana to continue playing Magic. So that's our out, I think. Unless we get really blasted here. Where did Last God go? I don't know. Last God went and took a nap because of our last opponent. Ornithopter's played here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Emrakul. Emrakul, 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 Emrakul. Emrakul. Concede. All right. See how fast that concede was? Look, Gristlebrand was on top. That would have been nice. All right, Volcanic Fallout seems pretty decent against them. A Braid doesn't seem too bad either. I don't think our Chalices are very good. We did saw a Changeling 1-drop. Maybe Chalice is okay. Like the 2 Chalice and 2 Volcanic Fallout kind of plan again. Couldn't even just get rid of Karn Scion of Urza. You know what? Let's get rid of that Scion of Urza. We're going to win by smashing them with Big Thing here. Trinisphere doesn't really make much sense because the ninjutsu's not really a cast. I can needle the ninjutsu, but I need to remember all the fancy cards. I don't think I want to be needling the ninjutsu. I'd rather be trying to just kill the stuff with, like, maybe an Abrade here. Let's do an Abrade here and take 1 Karn out as well. Let's try that. I think I just want to interact with their little creatures before they can attack, or I need to be slamming in with something big. That's what we're doing here. I don't have the second red, but I've got some removal. I kind of want to keep this because of just the abundance of removal that I have here. Yeah, Last God's gonna miss out on the ninjas. Opponent mulls to 6 and now mulls to 5. Chalice can go on 1 or 0 even. I'm going to try to put it on 1, but I'm not going to do it immediately. Mainly because I have the Volcanic Fallouts. We'll avoid Wasteland here. My opponent's doing the fetching thing. A ninja, and why is it Donnie? No, Last God's most likely to be a ninja. But I guess Last God's not here. Snow-covered island. You have Spyglass. Don't need to remember. Also, can Spyglass Foundry? Let's go ahead and throw a Chalice on 1 here and pass the turn. I've never seen some of these cards in your life. Well, you've seen Ponder. My opponent forces this, getting rid of a Brainstorm. All right, cool. Flooded Strand, and we have 3 cards in my opponent's hand. We need a big payoff, then like a sneak attack. There's Outcast and a Ponder. I love a land here so that I can just Volcanic Fallout naturally. Let's see if they do any shuffling with this. Not shuffle. Ornithopter and Changeling Outcast. I mean, I guess it's at instant speed, right? I hate sacrificing this for the 2 mana and then having to Seething Song to do Volcanic Fallout. What was that ninja they played earlier? Ingenious Infiltrator was a 1/3 if I remember. I could take them off black here. That's an option too. If I take them off black, it's probably really hard for them to get through here. I kind of like that plan. I do have to sacrifice still to do this. And it puts us a little further away, but I think taking them off black and then eventually volcanic fallout when I hit one or two more lands might be fine. Seething did 6, yeah. No, I like this plan. I like taking them off black. They'll probably just hit me for 1, yeah. Cool. Cool! Land. Need 1 more. Well, we need a lot more than just 1 more land, but this is the way. This is the way. Oh. 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 Oh, no! A 4/4. Okay. Create a 1/1 color servo token. I can do Karn, but Karn dies to the construct, unfortunately. Create a 1/1 color servo artifact token. Create a 1/1. Sacrifice a Thopter, create a 4/4. Karn plussing on nothing. It's a possibility. I think I want to just hold here. What is this? This is a changeling. I'm gonna do a volcanic fallout just to clear the changeling and give them the turn back so they just have a 4/4, and then we'll see if we can use Karn with the 4/4 and get rid of it at some point. Simian Spirit Guide. All right. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Karn plus a 2-drop. Well, then I'm kind of losing Karn. I think we're gonna just cast a Spirit Guide and pass the turn. I think next turn I'm gonna be blocking here and using Fallout to kill this. So there's a servo. Not too worried about that so far. Everyone wants me to Karn plus, then I die. Then I die. I know it makes does 5 and not 6, but okay, they make a Thopter, so they're working their way up here. Untaps this to make another 4/4. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I can Karn here. Hmm. Five, 6, Karn, go get something, but then I lose Karn. I think I'm just gonna play Karn here. That being said, I think I'm dead in 2 turns. I don't know if playing Karn's quick makes sense. The Foundry obviously is a bit of a problem. I wish I had a bridge. I wish I had a bridge. All right, so they attack me for a bunch. We need like a Gristlebrand here. We can block one of these. Ancient Tomb. So we just win now with Blightsteel, I believe, as long as they don't have a force. So we'll go get the Blightsteel. I guess I'll just through the breach the Blightsteel at this point. Okay, I figured it out. Everyone's just like, Fluffy is so dumb. He can't figure out how to play this list. Then he wins. I like having enough there to down tick with the Karn. Blightsteel's an artifact. We made it work. I want this Karn back in here now. Nicely played, thanks. We kind of know what we're doing. We kind of know. I'm gonna take one Chalice out. Oh my gosh. What just happened? 11 poison subs? Oh my gosh. I didn't deserve that. You saw how bad I just played? Thank you. Let's see who all got one. 4 dogs. Thank you so much for the gifted. We got L. Martin, SJS, Huss, CHWI Quizzy, Enonova, Arrow Assassin, Jant, 1KK, Ireland S. Maluco, Ellen, Astro Slays, and Benquito. Benquito tree? B tree. Thank you. That was unexpected. That's a lot. You shouldn't do that. Thank you so much. Now my thing's broken. All right, what do we have here? Opponent mulligans to 6 here. We got a fast Chalice on 1. Don't really have a payoff here, though. We've kind of noticed we needed a payoff for a while now. We've needed a payoff for a little while. I mean, that Chalice is pretty good. I'm just afraid that if we just do Chalice here, we're just not going to be doing a whole lot of other things. My gut's telling me to mulligan this. Let's do it. Hey, here we go. Okay. We can keep this. This is much better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I keep a sneak attack or do I... Opponent's kept 6 here. Do I put a mountain back? Maybe I put a mountain back. Let's put a mountain back. I'm greedy. I want 2 of these spells because I'm expecting one of them to get forced. That's my theory here. All right, that's a good one off the top. Let's try to put this Lotus Petal down and pass the turn. It's not a bad land off the top. Get a little doing the sneak attacks. How many forces does my opponent have, ladies and gentlemen? There's a changeling. The changeling. So 1, 2, 3 plus 4, an attempt to get a sneak attack down. This is their opportunity to counter this. Brainstorms. They counter this. I get to try sneak attack number 2. Unfortunately, I'll lose the City of Traders. Force? Force of Negation is the choice here. We have 2 cards. Prepping to reveal in case they do some revealing. Prismatic Vista. 2 unknown cards here. We are fetching, and if one of them is a ninja, then they'll only have 1 card potentially in their hand. Picks up an extra island here and attacks for 1. Does ninjutsu in. Ninjutsu's with this. So they have Changeling plus a Ponder. All right. And they pay this. Let's see if they shuffle or not. Do you like the top of your library? Chooses to shuffle and draws a random card. All right, 1, 2. Yes, yes, goodbye. 4, sneak attack. Do you have another force? The answer is no. Sneak attack is down. I snuck it in. We potentially have lethal. Oh, the boar. Attacks me. Top decks A. Force. Ha! Already in play, opponent. Get ready. Get set. Get wormed. Changeling. Ha! Foundry. Ha! Whoops. Sneak attack. Boar. Combat. Swing. Oh, we're thinking about this. We're thinking about this. I'm gonna set a stop of mine just in case they did something fancy there. Attack. Use. World Spine Worm. Go. Sorry, Last God. Not looking good for the ninja team here. In for 21. Has 1 blocker. 20 damage potentially. Make this a 4/4. You'll live another day if you do that. Do they play Brazen Borrowers? That would be rude. Why don't I have quality options? I have no choices on that. All right, the boar is sacrificed here and the worm returns to hand for another day. And sure, we'll put the boar on top. Or 3rd. I'm sorry, Last God. I don't know why I don't. I'm not putting World Spine Worm in front of this. You can hit me for 1. But yeah, I don't have control over that. Whoa, we're brainstorming in response to this. Are they going to try to hit me for an additional 5 here? Oh boy. I'm going to assume that's the same Force of Will they picked back up. Baleful Strix draws an extra card here. All right. Top of the library is A. Well, let's do Worm. Combat. We have 1 mana. Force of Will, 3 unknowns. I'm attacking for 15. Trample. Got it. Woo! Extra World Spine Worm coming and the boar returning to our hands. Legacy's not so bad. Legacy's not so bad here. What does that make us, Donnie? 10-0 with the list so far. Huh. Guess this list is okay with 61 cards. Even a noob like I can. Like a noob, Like a noob, I can play this. Donnie's passed out. Donnie's just passed out. There you go. There's Donnie. What's up, Donnie? But Last God, I have no, I can't adjust that. Nothing is more S-Pig than 61 cards main. You know what's even better, Last God? even better is if we go to 5-0 and we bump off Evan and we get published instead of him. Happy birthday, Evan. Turbo Pig God MVP. This has won 10 in a row. Yes, it has. We joined Evan's stream, and when we joined, we ended up winning twice. Then we restarted the league. No, we won 3 times because we ended up going 3-2, saved the channel points. Then we did a 5-0 league, and now we brought it here and we're 2-0. Something like that. Something like that. Well, I can play Boar on turn 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, Boar doesn't get me anything immediately, but I think we keep this. I don't know, it seems to do the stuff. Put the sandstone in tapped. Gives me a little extra mana here. I guess I should have maybe played the Lotus Petal in case they had, who knows, zombies. All right. Putrid Imp. This is like Dredge? Oh, Vengevine. Oh no. What is this? What's happening? Basking Root Walla, Vengevine coming back. Gains flying 4-3. Am I dying? I don't appear to be dead yet. Alright, we're gonna play the Boar here. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's use this. The Boar is in play. It's a 6/6. It blocks this really nicely. Exactly. Boar is gonna bring Harambe in. Simian Spirit Guide. That's why we kept it. Bayou. Lotlith Troll. Okay. Blood Moon. I don't think I attack here. I think attacking I die, so we'll just pass the turn. Opponent's list is sweet. It is pretty sweet. I'm afraid to attack here though. We need a little more help here. We need a big haymaker. Like, not that. Gains flying. They coming in for 1. Giving me a hug for 1. I love it. Thanks for the hug. All right. Karn the Great Creator's not really gonna do a whole lot. I'm a little afraid of them like ditching a whole bunch of things a lot of the troll. Once Upon a Dimes have been ditched here to make Imp flying. They make this a 3/2 with an Imp. Make it a 4/3 with a Hogak. Goes flying again here. Hogak returns. Okay, hits me for 1. I'm at 14. I need like Emrakul right now. Chalice. Eight. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because I can only block one thing. I think I'm dead. We just didn't find a payoff for the Boar here. But we've got some graveyard shenanigans happening. Attack with everything, I'll concede. All right. Graveyard shenanigans. Blood Moon is good here. Tormod's Crypt and a Relic. We also have Spyglass or Pithy Needle. I think I'm gonna do Pithy Needle Relic in here for 2 Karns. My theory here with this is that you can name like Lotlith or Putrid, and Relic takes care of the graveyard. Also, if I'm doing Karn, I can Karn downtick to get Tormod's Crypt. Wonder if a Volcanic Fallout makes any sense here. what it was. What's a Vengevine? Vengevine is a 4/3, so probably not. Probably not. Do I want a Trinisphere? Not really. They kind of throw everything to the graveyard. Is Chalice on 1 doing a lot? They did have a Cavern. Maybe I like do 2 Chalice out and make it 2 Trinispheres, or and maybe 1 more Chalice out and making it a Braid. Maybe 1 more Chalice out and make it a Trinisphere. That could be kind of fun. Seems reasonable based on them wanting to cast a couple things. Can remove something, Trinisphere. I'm on the play, Pithy Needle to prevent them from like discarding. Let's try this. Let's try this. You just want that turn 1 Blood Moon. Let's play first. Well, I have 2 mana. 2 mana. This isn't good. This is 5 here. I need a 3rd mana. I think we can mulligan this. Things can get better than this. Do I just get rid of Karn here? Karn gets Tormod's Crypt. I could get rid of a land, potentially. Sandstone into Trinisphere and see where it takes us. Hold on to Emrakul. And Karn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's try this. Let's get rid of a land here. We'll put the Sandstone in. I can Karn and get rid of what's going on. And if they don't play something like immediately here, I get to Trinisphere. Send a mountain back. We did it. Stitcher's Supplier. Okay, Bloodghast. All right. There's almost no reason that I don't play Trinisphere here into probably the Karn. It'll be a little awkward though. Could Karn Crypt, but I think Trinisphere is fine here because they're just going to play a land and get a Bloodghast back, right? That's all they're going to do this turn. Play a Dryad, that's pretty good. And really, this doesn't look that frightening right now. Grains more. So now I could Karn. If I get a Crypt, obviously I can't play it immediately. But that would get rid of Hogak, which is a little bit frightening. Let's go ahead and get a Karn and go get a Crypt here. They'll take the turn to attack. We can just put this in, put the Crypt in, always threaten the graveyard. Currently have 2 mana, so this is all of what we have to worry about at the moment. They now have 3, so they can cast something. Dang it. Dang it. Well, therapy pretty good there. There goes Tormod's Crypt, and we'll lose Karn. I'm 1 away. Sacrifice a creature. Do they want to sack Stitcher here? Cabal Therapy Emrakul. What is this? Choose a non-land card. Maybe they don't want to Cabal Therapy me, right? This isn't looking very good. It's not looking good, but then at the same time it is. All right, they're gonna name Emrakul here. Yep, Emrakul. Shuffle. Okay. Hits me for 4 again. Am I just having to play Simian Spirit Guide out? That doesn't work. Stop. Oh, this does work though. I have enough for Hogak, it looks like. Maybe I should have done for the Crypt instead of the Trinisphere first. I now have enough to... through the breach. Gonna take my damage, my lumps here, down to 7. What do? Just sacrifice Cabal Therapy for the Blood Gas, get through the breach. Now I just have a Simian Spirit Guide here. Dang. Alright, so Chalice on 1 looks pretty good. There's a Cavern, brings the the Blood Gas back. There's my Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, we're just gonna concede. So Karn into Crypt would have stopped the Hogak. We still would have had our hand pretty much shredded there. Dang, we weren't hitting anything. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 8, we would have been able to do something here with the Hogak. Maybe that was the plan. We've learned our lesson. We've learned our lesson. Graveyard strategies are OP. There you go. 10-0 into 8. 10-1. The list had to lose at some point, right? Had to lose at some point. So what is the list we just played against? It's just Hogak, right? That's what we played against? I think that's what we played against. So yeah, that Karn Crypt was probably the better play there. Yes. Yes. What do we have over here? Go away. Go away. All right. Let's find our next one. Let's go. Let's play some Magic. How's everyone on this Wednesday? You've all gotten really quiet. You're stunned that I didn't do Karn Crypt. I understand. I would be stunned as well. I know you're all big brain compared to me. The smartest of the smarts. Next opponent is found, though. Just shocking. We were too hyped that we were gonna do something crazy with Emrakul. Too much hype. A lot of lands there. All right. Here we go again. We've got this whole, you know, sneak attack and through the breach, but we're lacking a payoff card. I also have a bunch of the mountains and none of the soul lands. I don't think this really does anything. This feels too modern. Let's mulligan. Oh. Oh. Put back a lotus petal. If I put back a land, I can Karn on turn 1 with liquid metal coating. Like, do I go all in for this? This looks cool. Like just go for it. I think that, I mean, we're supposed to be like doing the pig thing, but who cares? Let's just go all the way here. We got a top deck of land anyway. This is really greedy. Incoming Thoughtseize. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! They made blue. I'm alive. All right, draw 2, discard 2. Am I dead? I feel like I should always ask that question. Oh gosh, Vengevines. Okay. Okay. One, 2, 1, 5. My gut tells me to do Karn, now go get Tormod's Crypt, next turn Lattice. And I can do this off 2 Lotus Petals this time. If I do it off 2 Lotus Petals, then I can play City of Traders, land the other Lotus Petal, and Seething Song. So 1, 2. Here, we'll, in honor of Evan, we'll do it this way. Karn, Lotus Petal, Tormod Crypt. Then we'll go get Lattice next turn and try to get him that way. Where's Tormod's Crypt? I'm popping this immediately. Bam, get out of here. All right, good luck, opponent. All right, we did it. Come on, Lattice. Come on, Lattice. Stitcher. This is a problem because this can attack Karn. Another Stitcher. That can attack Karn too. There's a bridge from below. That's scary. Okay. So if I go get a Lattice here, Karn dies. No, I have another Karn. I mean, I guess I could just go get Relic here. Like, Relic and just play the Relic and crack the Relic. Lose Karn to the Stitchers and look to play the next Karn and see what we do after that. I don't have Bridge. I've talked about this a few times, but people told me you're crazy. I think it's gonna get Relic here and just take the draw. See what we end up running into. Where's my Relic? There we go. We may not even play a land necessarily here. We'll see. Boom. All right. And we're not gonna play the land here. We're gonna just hang out with our opponent and do some things. What's up, Fram? What up? We're doing Legacy. We're trying to not lose. Careful, Study. No, stop it. By the way, exiling the graveyard here allows this Karn to go get Tormod's Crypt again. Bloodcast, Bridge from below. Stop it. Stop it, opponent. Attacks Karn. Attacks me. Okay. Plays a Dryad Arbor, which returns Bloodcast. Sneak off the top. All right. We get Karn, Scion of Urza. I almost just want to wait one more turn here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just wait a turn. I don't think we gain any value by playing any of this out because we lose our land for doing that, or we lose our Seething Song. And we're not under a ton of pressure here. We're under pressure, but we can like take 2 draws here probably. So Verdant Catacombs. Oh, would you look at that? How you doing, Sneak Attack? How you doing? All right. So I guess I can just do this off of a Seething Song with Mountain being played here. I think that's appropriate. We can hold on to our Lotus Petal. Force. They're gonna force me? That's fine. Then I'll have tokens. Worm. Go. Go 15-15. Down to 4 my opponent goes. And then we'll have some 5/5s. Sneak attack. Shuffle. Bridge from below. Trigger, 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 trigger. Make some 5/5s. Ta-da! Yeah, I did get the bridge too. All kinds of things happened there. That was crazy. What a turn. What an absolute monster of a turn. They can block 3 of my 15 next turn. We got there. Oh, Crystal Brand. All right, my opponent has enough small creatures here. Is this just a rinse and repeat of Hogak again? Do I need to play like the Relic and not maybe Pithy Needle this time, but maybe like Volcanic Fallout? Just draw what you need, yeah. Chalice was better. Karn Sign of Urza is not feeling it. Relic and 1 Fallout seems okay there. Do I need the other Fallout? Probably. This Fallout, do we want it? We may not care. We may not care that. You know what? I care enough. So what do I take out if I want 2 Fallouts here? We just want to be fast? Yeah, so I don't really want to take much of our stuff out. I'm on the draw. I'm going to cut 1 Chalice here. Fallout is do that against them just to reset the board a little bit versus Chalice. If we happen to get 1, it's great, but it's not like progressing our game plan. So we'll try it. If I top deck a Fallout, wanted a Chalice, we'll all know that, but I don't think it hinders the main game plan here. And what's nice that we've played a Karn package type of list is I don't have to like worry too much about sideboard. You more or less just got to kind of keep doing the same thing. So there's that. Well, it's a turn 2 Karn here, which isn't too bad. We have a sneak attack too. If I do a turn 2 Karn, I could mess up the graveyard. That's playing passively, but we're going to top deck into whatever we need, right? I can also Karn and go get Blightsteel. I think I'm going to keep this with that like option there. A Soul Land off the top would be great, because then I could Crystal Vein and do that. Get Karn down, and then we could maybe sneak attack them or something soon after. I like the hand enough that I can interact with my opponent's graveyard. Oh, just kidding. What is the graveyard? Bye-bye Karn, bye-bye sneak attack, one or the other. I used to have like a bunch of these. I used to. Thought they were really cool. What are you gonna take, opponent? What do you fear the most? Sneak attack is what they fear the most. Soul Land off top, please. What are mountains? What are mountains? I know I'm playing into Wasteland. I don't care. There's a Stitcher. Gravecrawler, Hedron Crab, Careful Study, Thoughtseize to the bin. Let's just hang out here with our opponent. We're not going to go get Karn here. This way, if they decide to play the Gravecrawler, then we'll be good. And then I can kill some stuff, put it into the graveyard, is the hope. And then when it's in the graveyard, I can use Karn and go get that Tormod's Crypt. Because I have the Tormod's Crypt sideboard, and not the Relic. This looks great. Play that Gravecrawler. Yeah, there you go. At this point, I'm just going to play super slow here. And this way I don't have to use the Crystal Vein. I think I've got time here. This is the famous last words as I get bullied into the ground by like Hogak or something. But my opponent's not really stretching their wings too much here. I'd like them to play something here. Not a Thoughtseize, obviously. All right, end step, let's go ahead and fall out. The plan here is Karn downtick Tormod's Crypt to clear anything the Stitcher adds to their graveyard. So there's a Cabal Therapy. There's actually not a whole lot down here. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 and a 4. I think I just go ahead and go get a Tormod's Crypt with this Karn. Feels pretty safe here against green-black. Let's go ahead and Tormods. Let's try to play that down. And goodbye, graveyard. Yeah, Lattice is our next goal here. Assuming Karn sticks around, there's nothing too hasty from my opponent. We have plenty of mana here, and we have it naturally with the Crystal Vein plus 4 lands. So even if they went Thoughtseizing here, we're in good shape. Should be good. Uh-oh. Bayou number 2 here. I wonder if they have some way to get rid of Karn. Well, we'll find out together, shall we? Lattice. Boom. Power of the monkey. Assassin's Trophy? Nope. Good game. All right. That was fun. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Well, I say that. They might have like Force of Vigor and just blast their Karn and Lattice. I don't know. Is that a thing that's played in Legacy? Did I just get got? End step, Force of Vigor, boom, boom. It is a thing? Oh no, maybe I called it too early. We're gonna die. Can you force? Can they force? Can I force? Can we force? Ho-ho! I don't know if they can force or not. I forget. It's a rules thing. Probably unable to. Opponent gives up. We got there. Lattice lock with Karn. We won. Top of the library is just going to be... Oh, look, Gristlebrand at some point. Dang, a lot of lands. Jeez. We're 3-1. It's 3-1. Not on your turn, but yeah, they can exile green card. Seething Song is colors, so they can't force? I don't remember what the ruling is. We're 11-1. That's right, Donnie. We're 11-1. We're smacking with the Boar. We're kind of mindlessly, haphazardly trying to find our way through this Legacy League, and it's working out. It's been a while since I've played the ruling, since Lattice was banned in Modern. I think you're right, though, Thylian. All permanents are artifacts in addition to their other types. All cards that aren't on the battlefield, spells, and permanents are colorless. Players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Does Lattice overrule Dryad Arbor? What do you mean by overrule? Next match. This is the 5th and final one. This is going well. I like this list. Oh gosh. Tarksar 1990. We may not be going for our 5-0, but Tarksar is, and we have a chance to dream crush them. Let's play first. Oh my gosh. Let's keep. I want to Blood Moon them on turn 2. If that doesn't work, we'll Karn them on turn 2. Crush the dreams, we're gonna try. This feels very prison-y, this hand. I feel at home. Dryad Arbor says that it's green on the card. I think it becomes colorless. You want me to do basic first instead of the sandstone? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. There's no wasteland over there. It's not like we're playing Legacy or something. Besides, why would I not play my cool fancy lands over my mountains? These aren't even mountains. They're like swirls of craziness. Look at this. It's just cavern. Elf. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, that's kind of rude. Sacrifice a land. Search. Hey, Butcher Dean, thank you for the gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Going to GoPro, Cincy, Rarga, Trigger, and Kikir. Thank you. I hate that they have a Reclaimer. What plays Reclaimer here? Elf. I'm kind of afraid. I want to play Blood Moon, but I'm wondering if I need to go get this Karn. I can't like Pithy Needle them. All right, let's just Blood Moon here. Maybe they've got some really fancy lands or something like that. We need to avoid that. This makes me feel like they have fancy lands. Fancy lands. Vesuva. All right, you're doing your fancy land thing. I'm gonna play another Blood Moon because I got nothing else to do. Butcher Dean, thank you for the gifted subs and supporting the channel. Appreciate that. 4 dogs as well. Big thank you. Basic Forest. My opponent is learning to play Magic here. Vesuva number 2 here. Pithy Needle. Naming Chandra or Karn, the Great Creator. Sneak Attack. Okay, that's pretty good too. I suppose that's pretty good too. Let's go get a Karn. I'm gonna start with a Liquid Metal Coating, but I might worry about getting Pithy Needle and stuff later. I'm gonna go get Liquid Metal Coating only because I have a second Karn here. I will continue to drunkenly gift you subs to your stream every so often because this is top tier stuff. Thank you. Drink some. You know what? Let's go get Liquid Metal Coating. We can. This one's for you. Where is it? There it is. Bam. I redeemed a Hydrate on you. Don't forget to hydrate, my friend. All right, they're doing this Elvish thing, getting some new lands, plains or forests or swamps or whatever they need. More forests. Cool. Nice. This isn't big enough to kill Karn yet, so that's good. What's interesting here is that the Elvish Reclaimer can, in response to the one I attempt to Liquid Metal, mess it up. Maybe I've got to go get like my own Pithy Needle next. Green Suns for 1 gets a new Reclaimer, so now we have 2 Reclaimers. Attacks for 1 here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably worth just needling the Reclaimers here. If I needle the Reclaimers, I'm wondering if I play the next Karn in. I probably do. So let's go ahead and stop these from doing their thing. Yes. Needle. Pithy Needle on Elvish Reclaimer. And then just play a new Karn here. Or do I want to wait a turn? If I wait a turn, I could potentially Karn plus Liquid Metal Coating, which is kind of nice. Where if I just put this out now, they get to attack me, which is kind of like bad. So let's just pass. I actually should have put coding down, but maybe exposing it's a bad idea. So we'll just go with exposing it was what we were trying to avoid. All right, more lands for my opponent. We're gonna just naturally top deck that land so I can Liquid Metal plus Karn. There you go, see? Same thing. New Karn. Liquid Metal. Make Snow-Covered Forest artifact briefly. Thank you. And goodbye. This was a bad idea. Let's reconsider what we just did. It'll be okay. We're gonna fight through the breach and smash them with Emrakul. I'm used to Karn being protected, and Karn wasn't protected. And now they've got a faster clock. The problem. It's the problem. What have I done? Through the breach. Once upon a time. I kept them off Titan. That's fair. Primeval Titan. There we go. All right. Maybe it was smart. We're taking that kills us next turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I make 10 mana. Too bad I can't play Gristlebrand into play. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm gonna bring a Spyglass in. I think that's gonna be it. We'll get rid of a Karn, Sign of Urza. Probably want this a Braid too. Yeah. I don't know if I want the Fallouts. I have to remember I only have 2 Blood Moons. I've had Blood Moon a lot, but I only actually have 2. No, I think I'm good with the Chalice on 1 and a Braids and Spyglasses here. We're gonna go that way. They're not really a go wide strategy list here. Just be fast. That's all this list does, little Donnie. it's just go fast all the time. They probably play Field of the Dead too. They might. That's true. That's available in this format. Let's play first. I mean, this isn't too bad. I think I can keep. I think we can keep here. We'll start with that mountain. Because Wasteland's dangerous. So dangerous. Opponent goes to 6. The only thing that would be beneficial is I have a way to ritual out the Karn quickly to go get like a Liquid Metal or a what, Pithy Needle? We did see a Cloud Post. Yeah, they gotta have so many Cloud Posts to get all that mana available to them. It's gonna be interesting. I think I Ancient Tomb though. I know, Wasteland. I know, Wasteland. Seething Song, and then turn 2, turn 3, we win. Seething Song, right here. It was close. It was close. All right. Well, we'll kill him next turn. Well, maybe not quite. All right, Cloud Post plus this, 2 mana, Collector Upe. Okay. So I just Boar and Gristlebrand here. And then I draw. I think I want to attack and set myself up for a win next turn. We'll put the boar in here because I returned the Gristlebrand back to my hand off the boar, which is pretty nifty. So we'll go ahead and hit. Then I can draw some nifty cards here. We'll be good. We'll be good. Take that damage. We'll draw. Might draw twice here. Can put this down. So sneak attack should make it a game win. So let's go ahead and draw 7 more. I think being at 11 seems pretty safe here. And do we have Blood Moon? Not exactly. So we'll say okay to this. We do these things. Return Gristlebrand. Through the breach. Pig goes bye-bye. We can put it in top 3, which seems fine at this point. We take it, it made it to match 2. We eventually did, Grace. We eventually did. I guess Lotus Petal doesn't do anything because of this. We just need to be mindful of that. So here, what do we want to get rid of? All right. So we have a few Ancient Tombs, so let's get rid of 1 Ancient Tomb. We have Sneaking Through the Breach. We want both of those. Let's get rid of the Needle, land. I have an Ancient Tomb here, so I can probably get rid of this land. Okay. I have a Boar. I have a Through the Breach. Let's get rid of 1 Karn. Let's get rid of 1 Through the Breach. Let's get rid of 1 Blood Moon. Shoot, I gotta get rid of something else. You want me to keep 1 mountain? Why would I do that? Let's get rid of this Karn. There we go. I like all these cards. Sneak attack next turn? I can sneak attack with the Ancient Tomb and sneak attack 1 thing in. But I'm planning to Through the Breach. That's what I'm planning to do. There's an Abrade. I gotta just Through the Breach and win, right? Incoming fog? How rude. We'll do it through the pig again here. Maybe this is like risky. Uh-oh. Oh no. What's happening to me? No. That's real bad. We didn't play around that. Oh no. Okay. I take my 2. This is why we sneak. So I could sneak 2 things in because of the Caracas. Okay. This turn we would sneak 2, yeah. I see where you're going with it now. I see where you're going with it. Deal 3 damage here. I understand now. We're trying to undo our problems here. We're at 1. Can we save ourselves? All right, we're giving it back. We're giving it back. No, what is this? Don't collect accompany me. Okay, Crows and Grip. Okay. All right. So I've got lands that I can't use. Yeah, the tombs were only briefly turned off here. Oh gosh, don't put anything into play. Just don't do it, opponent. GG's? No. No. There's an expedition map. That's not scary. A little bit scary. No, we'll get a Seething Song. We'll be fine, right? They still have Caracas, though. But Seething Song could help us with the sneak attacks and stuff like that. So Caracas is definitely what gets us here. Because we're only putting one thing in at a time. Like, if we would have put that sneak attack in, we'd have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Imagine losing to a land? We haven't lost yet. We haven't lost yet, but we do have to pass now. But it looks like I might lose. It's another Cloud Post. Plays a Cloud Post. Plays a Pithing Needle on sneak attack. Crop rotation for Dryad Arbor. So now they've named sneak attack. And I've used my Abrade to kill Collector Ufe. Go ahead, opponent. You think it's good games? You don't like the idea of possibly finding Karn and taking care of the Pithing Needle here? Oh, that was interesting. Hope for another moon? Possibly. Golos here. Golos is a problem. All right, so I've learned my lesson. Caracas is a thing, not a card I'm very familiar with. We needed to play, so we could have had double down on the sneak attack. What's interesting, though, is you say that we had a pair of Crows and Grips. Not really sure if that would have gotten it for us or not. I would say it's maybe tough to say. Plus, they had the Pithing Needle. They had to have one of these in their hand. It's a Glimmer Post here. That'll do it. They can bounce with the Caracas. 3-2. 3-2, and I don't know if we lost that or not, but we definitely didn't play it optimally. We could have had potentially two things going in there. But it might have been, if we put a sneak attack down, we activate the one, they Crows and Grip, and Caracas there as well. It's tough to say, but hey, 3-2 for Legacy? I'll take it. It's definitely not a bad turnout here. And 3-2 added to the already, what, 8-0 that we had? Puts it at, what, 11 and 2 overall with the list. Pretty sweet. I'm pretty jazzed about this, the Boar God here. Little Donnie, this is a sweet list. I think just a few more runs of it, and I think I'd probably be playing a little bit better against anything and everything that we run into. Part of this is learning what it is I could run up again. It is a pretty sweet list. I really do enjoy it. I actually really like that when you run the Boar in here, you get like an extra bonus creature, and that's probably my favorite. Hold priority and trigger 2 activations. I probably wouldn't have gotten to that. You definitely could, but I probably would not have thought of that because I don't think I would have thought of Crows and Grip as an out. Again, it's just knowledge of the meta. But hey, Little Donnie, this was a sweet list. Thank you for suggesting it here on the channel. And yeah. Little sneaky pig here in Legacy.